Hi, I'm Maggie, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker and a therapist by training. And I just wanted to take a few minutes today to talk about why connection is so important, particularly now while we're in the midst of a pandemic. For me personally, I have always found that in my life connection is incredibly valuable. And ever since I got into the world of therapy as a professional, I think it's been even more important because, I spend my days helping other people process their emotions, so I need a place to process mine too. So, I hadn't realized how much that was lacking for me when the pandemic first hit, because it hit so hard, so fast. So we were just kind of in crisis mode at first. I think all of us everywhere were. So the day that it hit me was one day when I was at work. Not everybody was working in the office, so we already had a smaller crew. And those of us that were in the office were hunkered down in our own offices so that we could be, appropriately distanced and safe. So one day, that day, I started to walk out of my office and almost ran into another person in the hallway, and it took me aback. It kind of scared the bejesus out of me because I hadn't seen another human being for hours, which is incredibly unusual given what I do for a living and the size of the office that I work in. So that day, I kind of reflected upon. I need to connect more. How do I do that given our current limitations? How do I do that safely? So started reaching out to some friends, reaching out to family more, and just kind of thinking about how can we connect given where we're at right now. So that kind of snowballed into setting up Zoom calls with some of my college friends, watching a movie through this app on the computer where you can watch a movie with somebody in different spaces, and it's synced up. So not the same as being in person, but still effective. So things like that really helped me to feel that sense of connection again. And even though some of these means of connection were through technology and not face-to-face, I still found them really valuable because I think any connection is better than no connection. And so research backs that up too. We as humans are inherently social beings. We need each other. We need connection. And the research indicates that connectedness is as strong a determinant of physical health and mental health as things like high blood pressure, smoking, obesity, things like that. Connectedness is equally powerful. And also on the mental health side of things, connectedness and relationships increase things like feelings of happiness, self-worth, confidence, empowerment, all those positive feelings that are kind of almost like a natural antidepressant. Not that those aren't good too, but connectedness mitigates anxiety and depression in really powerful ways. So my challenge to you this week is to reach out to one person in whatever way that feels comfortable to you, whether it be a text message, through social media, knocking on a neighbor's door to get together in a socially distanced way. Reach out to one person and connect in whatever way feels good to you.